To assess some of these differences, we are using the international test ISO 11925 Part 3 to compare both the core materials and the panels themselves. The first set of comparisons uses the roofer's propane torch fire source on the surface of the insulation. Look closely at the surface combustion and the smoke emissions. Points to note are the flammability of the material, particularly at the point of initial flame impingement, the extent of fire spread, and the smoke emissions from the materials. It is clear that the polystyrene and polyurethane cores are highly combustible. Whilst this is not a test to measure smoke emissions, the observations give a clear picture and help illustrate why IPN Quadcore panel systems are certified to FM 4882. These video clips compare Kingspan EcoSafe with IPN Quadcore. The differences are less significant, but note the lowest surface combustion and reduced smoke with IPN Quadcore. The char formation on the surface of the IPN Quadcore is particularly noteworthy, being highly localized with no evidence of fire spread. Let's look at how the metal-faced panels react in this test. This set of video clips shows the propane gas burner on the cut edge of the panel. The clips of the steel-faced panels show the rapid ignition and melting of the polystyrene, resulting in flaming droplets and the rapid fire spread between the metal facings. In contrast, the flame causes little impact on the IPN Quadcore panel system. Now let's look at the comparison between aluminium composite panels, generally referred to as ACP, and IPN Quadcore panels. These tests help address confusion about the differences between insulated panels and aluminium composite panels. Before we look at the fire tests, let's go back to basics and understand what an ACP system is. ACP forms part of a multi-layer, multi-component wall system that includes insulation and may include mastics and sealants, along with a combustible vapor control layer. ACP panels are factory manufactured, consisting of aluminium skins bonded to both faces of a core material that is generally either polyethylene, fire-retarded polyethylene, or mineral. Facade systems constructed with ACP always contain combustible content, ranging from small, potentially insignificant amount to a very high level. These clips show the difference between a polyethylene core ACP panel and an IPN Quadcore panel. It's clear that fire causes the thermoplastic core to melt, ignite, and drip from the panel. It's not surprising that polyethylene core ACP panels have been linked to rapid fire spread in a number of high-profile facade fires. In contrast, the thermosetting IPN Quadcore does not melt and damage is limited to surface char formation. Perhaps the most convincing proof of the relevance of any testing and certification regime is how the materials perform in real fire situations. Case study examples